Dear God, who am I? Earlier this month, I read a story about an old man. Here it goes. One blistering summer afternoon, under the blazing sun, people saw a wizened old man crawling on his knees in the middle of a road in broad daylight. He was frantically searching for something. The crowd observed him curiously for some time, then an inquisitive person asked the wizened old man, "What are you searching for?" "I have lost my keys," the old man replied. The person who asked the wizened old man was of a helping nature. So, a passerby saw them in the middle of the road on their knees, crawling on all fours. When they all learned that the old man had lost his key, many other passerbys also decided to help the man find his key. Soon, there were a large number of people on the ground, crawling on all fours, searching for the elusive key on the road in the scorching hot sun. An extensive search was carried out, but the key was not found. Then, someone in the crowd asked the wizened old man, "Do you remember where you lost your key?" The old man replied, "I lost my key in the basement of my house." The people were stunned on hearing this, so the astonished crowd asked the old man, "What, are you crazy? You lost the key in the basement of your house. Then why are you searching for the key over here in the middle of the road?" The old man looked at the crowd and said matter-of-factly, "Because there is more light over here." The bewildered people saw the wizened old man. "But you lost the key in the basement of your house." The old man explained his logic. "Yes, I lost the key in the basement of my house, but the basement of my house is very dark, whereas here on the road there's so much more bright light. So I thought it would be easier for me to find the key here in the bright light rather than in the dark." Searching for the Lost Key by Vikram Kav. The story is symbolic. We are all looking for some type of key, but we all seem to be looking in the wrong place. Dear God, who am I? Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If anyone hears my voice and opens the door, I will come into him and dine with him, and he with me. Revelations 3:20. I was looking for the key to my identity in the wrong place because it was dark inside. I needed a light. Dear God, who am I? Then Jesus again spoke to them, saying, "I am the light of the world. He who follows me will not walk in darkness, but will have the light of life." John 8:12. Dear God, who am I? Then God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. Genesis 1:3. As I let God in and He began to dine with me, He began to show me who I really was. Because the only way to truly know myself was for me to know the one who made me. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. And before you were born, I consecrated you. Jeremiah 1:5. This past year, I was forced to take a close look at myself with the help of my Creator. I desired many blessings but did not know who I was in God. I did not know who the blessing was coming to. And so, I took the call to dig deeper, to look closely at myself and examine. God, who am I? What am I here for? My Maker shared with me His heart. He taught me how intentional He was when creating each and every person on this planet. The more I got to know Him, the more I learned what He had in mind when making me. The more I learned how He thought of me. The more I loved me the way He loved me. And inevitably, I learned how to love others who also were made by God. The very act of seeing another person is a fearfully amazing thing. A blessing to witness a specific expression of God's creative mind. And when you come to realize that, you have no choice but to fall on your face and worship the God behind it all. I learned, and am still learning to love. He created me with a purpose, so I know you were created with a purpose. I am fearfully and wonderfully made, so I know that you were as well. And as I learned to know God, I learned and am still learning to love, because God is love. Love is not a feeling, nor an action. Love is a person, and that person is Jesus. And to love is to be like Him. Dear God, who am I? You're my daughter. You're valuable to me. I created you for a purpose. I created you for me. I created you to be like me. I created you to love. I will teach you how.
1, 2, 3.